Hello, guys. My name is Aaron Cikaya on behalf of Koolcast. I'm conducting an interview with Gambian international Alieu Fadera. Alieu, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you, bro. I'm good, I'm good. Yeah.
All good, man. All good. Thank you very much for joining us. The first thing I would say to you is, first and foremost, how are you doing as a team? We know that you haven't landed in the Ivory Coast in the most ideal circumstances. So I just want to know, what is the overall feeling in the group? How are you all feeling, and have you been since you landed?
Yeah, I mean, it was a trip that started really not nice for us, because I think anybody that was like in that type of situation would have been like we would have this kind of awful feeling, especially going to a big tournament like the African Cup. For the most of us, it's like this is our first time to be in such a big competition. So getting here with all this, with all those difficulties, it was really challenging. Yeah, we had issues with our flight. From Banjul, we had to turn back, and then there was a delay for about 2 days, I think so. We had to get here really late, and then yeah, you have to play the African champions the day 2 days later. So you can imagine like it was a really difficult situation for us. But overall, we had like guys with strong mentality as well. Um, we didn't really let that to affect us really bad. But I guess it had a little bit of yeah, a toll on us for the first game. You know, But overall, the feeling here is great. The guys, the energy is always positive. Um, yeah, we keep same positive energy in upcoming games as well.
Yeah, and I think I would say it's great to see you all in good spirits, even after what happened. And it's good to see you guys all focused for the games to come. And speaking of the Senegal game, I just want to paint the picture a little bit to the people that are watching. So you're all standing there. The Gambian national anthem is playing. Talk me through your feelings of what was going through your mind at that exact moment. You're standing there playing for your team, playing for your country, representing it. What's going through your mind?
I mean, the game was amazing, man. It was amazing. I couldn't really describe it at that moment because it was a dream come true for me. Ever since I was a kid, it was one of my goals to represent my country. And doing it in such a big stage, it was clearly like a very emotional moment for me. I felt so proud, felt so happy that I was able to achieve that in my career at this point in my career. Um, yeah, I just tried to enjoy the moment, and it was a nice feeling overall. Even though the game didn't go according to how we wanted it to, but at the end, I think these are the moments that are gonna stick with you forever, you know. So I was really happy.
And one more question about the game as well. What was it like for you to come on towards the end of the game? You mentioned it against the reigning champions, Senegal. How did it feel to measure yourself in terms of where you are in your career? How did it feel to measure yourself against the likes of Sadio Mane, Kalidou Koulibaly, Edouard Mendy, all these big names?
Yeah, it's always a positive thing for me, I always try to see it in a perspective like you know, I'm always in the right track, because being in the same pitch with all those big names shows that you're putting a lot of work, in whatever you've done so far in your career. Um, it's a huge moment, I can say. Um, Coming in at that point, it was a little bit difficult because we were like a man down with 10 players and also one nil behind. But you have always have this positive energy coming into games. Try to do something even with the little time that I had. I always felt like I could like contribute a bit in the game, but unfortunately, the game wasn't yeah, it didn't go to our favor. So, but overall, yeah, it was a nice moment, to share the pitch with such great players, such great yeah, talents from Africa.
Absolutely. Well, you still have 2 games to rectify that. You've got a very important game against Guinea coming up, and then against Cameroon as well. Speaking of Cameroon, that was the team that beat Gambia in one of the last editions of the African Cup of Nations. You managed to get all the way to the quarterfinals. What are some of the goals that you've set for yourself, and what are some of the goals that you set as a team together with the head coach?
Um, I would say coming to Cameroon, the Cameroon game, um, the last African Cup of Nation, I was watching it from my TV. Um, it was it was really really exciting to see the guys in that stage in the quarterfinals. Given that it was our first time in the tournament, so being here right now, playing against the likes of yeah, Abubakar and all the big players, yeah, it's just a motivation. It shows that a lot can happen in the space of like in a short period of time. Um, my goal always remains the same. I always try to set high standards for myself, I always try to and also try to achieve that. It's always try to come into games, have an impact, contribute to goals or assists, in order to help the team get the maximum points in the game. So same goes to the game against the upcoming game against Ivory Coast or Guinea or any game after that. And surely we want to, yeah, we want to qualify. We just don't want to be here just to participate, like just to be here like that. You also want to have an impact. Want to be okay, want to be remembered in a good way. So I think as a team also we have this goal that last time was a great tournament for us, and we were hoping to have a better tournament this time around. So yeah, that's it. You always try to raise the bar high, go as far as you can. Um, yeah, that's at the end of it, man. We just want to win games, get out of the group stage first, and then yeah, look up to the next games from it. And I think we still have a chance against Cameroon or Guinea. We can still manage to get points, so we still have a chance.
Well, from our side, definitely, we wish you all the best.